Alright, so this is my level. There might be some stuff that I'm missing, but currently this is the full level. There's kind of there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing as far as like texture and things that I wanted to do. I understand that this module was supposed to be about like working out of like comfort, but I wasn't actually able to go out of my comfort on this one. I didn't have time due to like certain assignments on in other classes. Uh, but I did have time to kind of like go a little bit on detail. So that it kind of states it right here as far as the text. I didn't have time to get what I wanted done, so all I was really able to do was get the bare minimum. So from here, this one doesn't have a camera. You just open up the door. This is right here. I didn't specify it. It's supposed to be a puzzle. A puzzle that's right here that you rearrange, but for now I have it as a button, just so that way like this is somewhat complete. Which is in hindsight, I realize that that's a text that I actually need to put right here, which I will do later. Especially I need to change this color to actually being the flat, so it's not glitching out like this. Um, and then as soon as you open the door, you're supposed to come into this room over here where these skeletons, they're just models for now, because I didn't have time to do that as well. Um, there is supposed to be a fighting ability as stated right here. You can fight back, but that hasn't been implemented yet. So you're able to fight back these skeletons, and after you fight back that, then you're able to progress through here. This gate I wanted to be closed, but I'm going to leave it open because if you decide that you wanted to like run past it and go to the room over there, these skeletons will follow you, and it makes it more of a bunch that you have to deal with like in the maze. So coming over to here, you make it to this gate, and it kind of incentivizes you that you need to kind of find a place to where to go. Uh, I forgot to mention that your mentor is actually supposed to be following you. That's something I didn't put at the start, and yeah, it's supposed to be following you throughout the whole entire thing. And right about here is like, oh, it look. Your character's supposed to say, oh, looks like the gate is closed. Your mentor is supposed to tell you, I think we're supposed to find a button or a key, right? So from there, you go to the only open place possible, which is to your left. You're gonna walk down over here, and then you kind of see like there's nothing here. Well, pretty much you have room to explore, whether it's left or right. But there's nothing on the left, well, the right side. So you're gonna come over here to the left. You kind of see like this very obvious flooring, and that's where your mentor is gonna basically tell you like, oh, I think I've seen something like this before, which is stated over here. Mentor tells you that she's seen this before, and to press a button to open the hidden wall. I just realized there's a typo there. So in short, there's gonna be like a button of there's gonna be a wall of buttons here that you're gonna have to kind of go through and pressing, but this is going to be the main one. I just wanted to put just the one button so it's not confusing. So you press the one button, and then the floor opens. There's supposed to be a sound cue to it, but I again I wasn't able to get to it. So coming to here, I did make okay. I'll come back to that. But right here it says I haven't implemented the spikes yet. So in the maze there are supposed to be certain spike pits because it's very very foggy here. It kind of makes it hard to see whether it's a drop. So you kind of have to like look carefully throughout each part of the maze to see if there's a drop there with spikes. And I did leave a hint for players that on the right side of the maze is where the button will be. Now, for just for like dumb purposes, I did add a bit a way to like jump up here on the platform. So you kind of like skip this. This is like to me this is I kind of see this like as a little like cheat that you can do. That I don't intend to fix yet, but I will fix later on. So the button is actually here on the right side. You're gonna come over down in here. You're gonna press it, and it's gonna switch to the camera. That opens the other gate. So from here, you have to make your way back. I wasn't able to actually put it in here because it was just very tight. I was trying to test it before, so instead it's gonna be in my comments. Well, like in my review of the video. So there's supposed to be a like a text here somewhere. I could have put it right above the button, but the idea was that I wanted it after you press the button. I could have just specified, but so skeletons are supposed to spawn in within the maze and are supposed to try to kind of like find you, which I don't know how to code. So you're supposed to find your way out of the maze while also being chased by skeletons and not falling into the spike traps. So after you make your way out, you're able to go through here. Again, this is supposed to be changed colors. Once you make your way over to here, the gate is actually open. So then you're able to come up here, and you're supposed to. So library is not fully completed. I wasn't able to build the thing. I was actually building the I was building the library on Blender. I just haven't gotten into actually implementing it as a file and then actually putting it into the world. Hindsight, I didn't really need to do that. I could have just put something basic, but I wanted to start like actually working on like 3D modeling as far as this is concerned. So from here, this is supposed to be a pickable item. This is supposed to be like where the script is. Like this is supposed to be like a book that basically gives all the locations of any other place that you could kind of like go in this area, like Atlantis. So you're gonna pick this up, and then from that picking it up, it's gonna make like a large boom sound from the initial pickup of it, and that's where everything is supposed to be crumbling. I should have put more text in it, but pretty much this whole entire week I was running short on time. A lot of classes that I had to like take care of, mainly like my coding classes, especially because midterms is coming up. So I apologize for that. So after this, the whole area is supposed to be crumbling down. I noticed as well. I just remembered that this whole interior is supposed to be covered by a static mesh, like to simulate like it's a cave. It's supposed to be dark, but just so that we're able to see, I did keep out light, and I didn't put the mesh up. So this is supposed to start crumbling down, and as it's crumbling down, you're supposed to run your way out of here while being chased by skeletons. Run your way all the way back to where you came, where this door will actually close on you, which is something I need to figure out how that's gonna work. It closes on you, and by running out through here, you skip the cave. I just wanted the walls here for now, so that way it blocks it off. So there's actually no real way to jump off the map, unless it's like here, which are supposed to be pools of water, but I couldn't figure that one out yet, and I didn't have time to like even look it up to get it done. So that's an unfortunate on my part, which I apologize for. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This is kind of like my level. Is like what I've wrapped up. I do realize that it's very it's really not finished, because especially on this side over here, there were supposed to be buildings. I wanted it to have buildings here, but I was kind of focusing on a little bit more than I should have as well. I did want to build buildings in Blender and Maya. Well, it was mainly Blender, so that way like I have like more of an aesthetic feel in here. And then I also did want to like sculpt certain things of my own. Supposedly here at the start, I wanted to like actually have a sword. This is like kind of like where I'm talking about like shit that I wanted to have, but I didn't put in text. I wanted to have a sword, so then you're actually, or like a dagger, so you're actually able to fight these people. But I ended up just opting it, and it's like you're just gonna fight with your hands, and that's pretty much it, unfortunately. So thank you, and yeah, there's a lot of things that I'll have to be working on this, but this is what would be released for now.